Okay, so hello. Um, I have a few videos on YouTube right now, and they're basically my Dutch videos, which is kind of like a Dutch vlog, but I haven't been making those because I haven't really been doing Dutch much, which I need to work on. Wow. Okay, but I am going to start doing a vlog about like college. Like, I'm not in college yet. I'm a senior. So I'm going to just talk about like the college process, getting in, like where I've gotten in, where I'm going to choose, just things like that, like working on getting scholarships, essays, everything you basically have to do before you go to college. And then once I get to college, wherever I'm going to go, I'm going to continue to do a vlog just talking about like my everyday life, my experiences, packing in the summer, moving in, dorm tour. So hopefully I can just, be of help, because I know, like right now, I watch college videos on YouTube all the time just because I want to know, like, what are people doing? Like, what did they do when they were seniors? How did they pick? How did they choose? What schools did they get into? Things like that. So basically, today I'm going to talk about the schools I've gotten into and the scholarships I've gotten so far. So, the first school I got into was the University of Alabama, and I got into that school in late August. I know it seems crazy early, but I have been dreaming of college since like second grade. So I got into that school because I applied to it. It was the first school I applied to, and I got in, and I was super excited, and I was like, yay, at least I can go to one school now. And that made me feel really great. But I knew that I wasn't just going to stop there. Like, all my friends were like, so, that's where you're going to go? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe. So, I've gotten in there, and then I applied for a scholarship probably like a month and a half after I got in. And I got a scholarship. It wasn't, it's a scholarship, so it's great, but it's not like, wow, oh my gosh, I definitely have to go now because of the scholarship. It was for $1,500 a year, which I'm an out-of-state student there, so it would have been like, the tuition's like 30-something thousand plus, probably maybe 40,000 with room and board and everything. So $1,500 is not like, wow, I'm gonna go there. It might actually be like, oh, well, that's all they're gonna give me, and maybe I can't go there. But I like it. It's a really big school, and I'm not sure if I want a big school. I think I might want a small school. I'm not sure yet. But, okay, anyways, moving on. The next school I got into was University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. I have no scholarships from them yet. I haven't really applied for any scholarships. That's kind of like, not necessarily my backup school, but it's kind of like my last choice right now. But I have family there, and I love Chattanooga. Like, the city is gorgeous, and it's in-state, so it'd be a lot cheaper, and everything. Sorry about the door. People like going in and out. Anyways, so I love Chattanooga and everything. So I've gotten in there, no scholarships yet. Then I got into Brenau University in Georgia. And that is a private women's college. And really, honestly, I don't know much about it. And I'm hoping to go visit because my dad lives in Georgia, so I can go visit when I go visit him. So I want to visit there. But the reason I applied is because I got an email from the admissions counselor that I would be working with if I was going to apply there. And she was telling me that she found me on CapEx, I believe. And she liked all my grades and everything that I had on there. And I qualified for a golden application. So I was like, why not apply? So I did. And I got in. And then They also told me that I got a $12,500 a year scholarship I was eligible for. Plus, I'm eligible to compete for higher amount of scholarships. So I was like, woo, that's amazing. So that made me feel like really good. I was like, wow, now I have this huge scholarship, and see, now why you see the 1,500 isn't a lot. But so I have that, and I'm really looking forward to learning more about the school and seeing if it's somewhere I could really see myself. I mean, I didn't think I would want to go to a women's college, but as of right now, I have 3 on my list. So yeah, 3, and I have 10 schools. So that's kind of wow. Yeah, this weekend I'm going to visit Salem College. It's a women's college, and it's in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And I went there once this summer with my dad, but I didn't like meet any of the students or talk to the faculty or anything. We just drove. We went to like Old Salem, and it was there. And I love history, and I want to be a history major, so I was like, woo, Salem. So I'm going to go this weekend, and I'll vlog about it and let you guys know how I liked it. Okay, back to the schools. So I got into Brenau, so women's colleges are looking pretty good right now, you know? If I get in with my ACT and the early application deadline that I'm applying for at Salem, I am going to receive a $10,000 scholarship a year, plus a chance to compete for more. So the women colleges are really like pulling it with the scholarships. Okay, so the next school I got into was Maryville College, and that's in Tennessee, and that's really close to where I live. That's like the major drawback is how close it is. It's like an hour and a half away from my house, and I don't really want to get away from my parents. Like, I want them to come with me. Like, that would be totally cool. But I'm just trying to go to a new place and like really get the full college experience, because like I said, I've been dreaming about this since 2nd grade. I want to live in a dorm, meet new people, make the decisions, you know, not drive back and forth, because I dual enroll now, so I go to a local community college part of the day, and I have to drive back and forth. If I want to go to the library, I have to drive all the way to the library. It's like half an hour from my house, and it's like, ugh, I don't want that. I want to live on campus, be able to walk, be able to just, everything be there, you know? I don't want to have to, like, drive back and forth, be a commuter. Not for me. So, Maryville. And there I received the presidential scholarship, dean's scholarship, for $18,000 a year. So, woo! So, that's a really big plus. Plus, I would get the Tennessee Hope. So that's $4,000 a year. So that's $22,000 a year already. I'm guaranteed. So that's a major plus for that university. But then here we go. Converse College, which is a women's college in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I didn't know anything about them until I went to a local college fair in September. And they have this $200 voucher where they'll pay up to $200 for your travel fees. So I was like, why not come visit, see what it's about. You know, I was looking at the programs and everything looked good. Plus, I was eligible, if I got in, to receive an $18,000 presidential scholarship. So I went and visited. I love the campus. It's really small school though, like under 800 undergrads go there now. So, really small. But, saying that, I went and visited, and I went to a history class, and there was like 28 people in the class. And he said, this is the largest class I teach. And it was a freshman class. And there was 28 people in it. Like, that's amazing. Because if I went to University of Alabama, let's be realistic, I'm going to be in a giant hall with like 500, 900, I don't know how many people, a lot of people, because there's so many people that go there. And I mean, that's fine for like the basics, but I kind of like the individual attention I might receive, or I will receive, if I went to a small school. And anyway, so I was just walking around campus, and everyone was so friendly. Like, they were like, hey, And this is the day before, like, the scheduled meeting with, like, all the people. Like a Saturday for seniors or whatever. It was the day before that. So me and my mom had went down a day early. And they did not know that I was visiting. Like, I guess they could have tell, but still, no one was like telling them, oh, you have to be nice to the people that are visiting today. No. It was just, these girls were just like, hey, are you a prospective student? If you are, it's so nice here. If you have any questions, like, I went and ate lunch with a current student. And of course she has to be nice to me. But she sat down, like, with the friends, her group of friends, and they were all just telling me, like, what their majors were, what they liked about it. One of them, like, transferred from SCAD, actually, because of the art therapy program that they have at Converse. And it's only available at Converse. So, that was amazing. So, I was like, yay, that's awesome. So anyways, I went there and I visited. I applied because I was like, I love the atmosphere. I love the town. It's 2.5 hours away, so it's a new place. Because that was the first time I went to South Carolina when I visited. Like, what? I've been every state on the East Coast except for South Carolina. But now I've been to all of them. Yay! So, and they have Jan term in all 3 of those women's college, which is like during the month of January. You have one class that you go to the whole month. And it's just, like, you really focus in on it. And, I mean, a lot of times they go to, like, Europe and travel abroad during that month. And it's just, like, a lot cheaper than normal travel abroad. So, it's awesome. So, anyway, so I got in there and I got the scholarship. So, I mean, it's just awesome. And I'm waiting on to hear back from Tulane, Salem State College. I haven't finished applying yet to Salem College, but I will be Salem College. Swanee, the University of the South. And James Madison University. Woo! So, the only one that's not in the South is Salem State University, and that is in Salem, Massachusetts. And I know it seems kind of weird, like, what's with the Salems, and why is she going all the way to Massachusetts when all the rest of these are in the South? Massachusetts is where I grew up from 3 till 8th grade. I know I sound kind of Southern. Probably to Northerners, I probably sound really Southern, but whatever. But my family's from Tennessee. I was born here. We moved up north, blah, blah, blah. Transplanted back here. Staying in the South, basically, unless I decide I want to go to Salem State, because I have family there and everything. Anyways, okay, this is my video for my vlog for today, and if you want, like, any requests, like, what did I write my essays on, things like that, let me know in the comments down below. I'll put a list of the schools and the scholarships I've received, and just comment, let me know. Thank you. Bye.